Hello everybody and welcome. This will be tier 3 of ABS in the classic car season. Oh, and someone's already spun, that's not great. But yeah, we're here for the second round of the classic car season here at Spa. We'll be driving the McLaren 1988, which is quite a tricky car to drive, and I'm here today with Kubi.
Hello.
Say hello, Kubi.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh,
And
and we've already
have
got a
you driven
spinner.
these cars?
No, I haven't, but by the looks of it, not a lot of people have. Skippy's going for a little bit of a spin, coming up to this right-hander now. But yeah, one of the most iconic
Oh,
McLaren cars.
M&K's gone as well.
I think a lot of people are going to find this car hard to handle, but
Yeah.
we'll see. But yeah, one of the most
Seems to
iconic
be
cars.
it seems to be a common theme that a lot of these drivers can't handle these classic cars.
I mean, yeah, they're going to be really
Uh,
different cars, less speed, less downforce, everything. I don't know if you've realized, but gear changes are also really different on these cars as well. As gone into the barriers, I don't know who that was.
oh, that's Ginger Ninja,
Ninja 6S in the barriers.
another person who's lost half his front wing. There'll
Wow.
be quite many of these guys with half a front wing driving around. So I think we'll spectate Maka 755 on his debut for Tier 1. So we'll see his pace.
Hopefully you can get something good out of this one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
so who's
yeah,
starting the lap?
no rain, of course. Luckily.
Luckily for the drivers, obviously.
Yeah, luckily. Very lucky.
Skippy's is actually starting his lap after spinning, so he's the first one out of there to start a hot lap. A little bit of a drift there coming out of turn one. Kimi Raikkonen style.
Well, he didn't pick up any damage from the spin, so he probably feels won't go so aggressive on this lap.
Oh, onto the
Ooh,
grass as well. It's not where you want to find a
that's
grip,
not
do you?
great.
But yeah, no
Yeah,
DRS as
these
well. Sorry, carry on, Tony.
yeah, 1988, no DRS, of course. You can see how simplistic the cockpit and the steering wheel is.
Oh, he goes for another spin in the same place, and is luckily it's full damage, not simulation, because I don't think he would have been continuing with this qualifying session if it.
No, and that's another person behind Skippy who's lost it. It's going sideways at least. But Skippy also. Oh, I can't wait for the race.
Oh, is that Charlie going a bit? It's gonna have going a bit wonky down the same place that Skippy went off.
Yeah. These guys are really close together doing their laps. Look at this. Between Charlie and Thermal ABRKR.
So who is the
See-
one that's actually the furthest?
Whoa! Whoa, that's a massive pile up.
Wow, someone's gone spinning
Yeah.
there as well. Leclerc's gone spinning in the background.
Oh, and that's too Skippy involved as well. It's a
Ooh,
mess. Skippy also loses it in the ground.
and this is just qualifying, by the way, for everyone
Yeah,
wondering.
it's only qualifying. Who knows until the race?
But congratulations to Beans being the first one to actually finish a lap time, where he's not finished yet. Commentator's cars hopefully not going to come to play. A little bit of a squabble there up to the line. 2-minute one. Not an amazingly quick time compared to the 2020 cars, but different. I mean, these cars are what, over 30 years old now, so it's definitely going to be a massive pace difference. But yeah, 40 exactly. Ninja Ninja has retired with.
Also, as MK boy, Skips he really struggling now.
Ritz.
Oh, and there's yellow flags everywhere. That's SOL Leclerc losing on the final corner on his time lap. He's going to decide to pit. Who else is that yellow flag for? Might just be for MK boy.
I think these drivers might be overdoing it with the exit speeds, because they don't have any problems going into the corner. I think it's just getting out of the corner that they're finding a bit of trouble.
Yeah, it's downforce, lack of downforce is easily negotiated, obviously. but
Exactly.
traction is a lot harder uh, to get down. And also, most of these tier 3 drivers are on pad,
Oh
just
yeah,
to remind you.
controllers are much harder.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, wheel is hard in itself, but if you master it, you are in a really good position to be at the top of your game. You know.
yeah.
But
Yeah, another thing alongside with crashes is a lot of invalidations.
yeah,
That's also because of lack of practice and lack of downforce in these cars, I think.
yeah. I
It's a
mean,
common theme with all
sometimes
these races.
sometimes the game can be quite harsh with some of the invalidations it does, because for example, the corner cuts. Like sometimes in real life, the drivers will go fully on the curb and not get a warning at all, and in the F1 games, you go in the same place fully on the curb and you get a 3 second time penalty straight away for it. So I think it just varies. You need to know where you can exceed the limits and where you can't, and that's what practice does. That's what practice does you
Yeah,
justice.
I think there will be a clear gap between the drivers who didn't practice and the drivers who did.
I mean, Javel definitely did practice as he is
Oh yeah,
just over 2 seconds quicker than Jasper and Beans in P1. There are only three people to set a lap time after 7 minutes of qualifying.
here comes Ritzy as well. Slowest of all of the drivers who've set the lap time, but that still counts. It's a lap time up there.
It is. But I mean, 4.2 seconds off the leader. I mean, it's gonna be as you said, we're gonna see like the best and the worst out of these 2-2 drivers, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, who's that coming up to the bus stop chicane now then?
That's
Jasper.
Jasper. He's going in the pits. Oh,
ABRKR. Yeah.
Beans is running a very nice helmet, a very nice classic car helmet, you would say.
Is
Very
it?
simplistic if you look at it.
It's full red, isn't it? Just like a nice big
Yeah,
red
it's full red.
tomato.
Yeah,
I like
he's
it.
actually gone a second quicker than his first lap.
And he's putting the. It says purple sector too, but you know you can never
Yeah,
trust the game. But yeah, I like what you said there. Simplistic, very 1988 style helmet.
also goes well with the color scheme, doesn't it?
It does. It blends in with the car nicely. White suit as well.
Yeah, credit to you. The red, white and red gloves as well. Just noticed that.
He goes
Beans
once.
actually goes.
He goes
Yeah, he
one
goes
second.
1 second, but doesn't get a position out of it.
He's still 6 tenths behind Jasper, his nearest rival at the moment.
Yeah,
So I think Javel, out of everyone, must have been doing some practice, you know, in the background.
must have been.
While all these drivers are lagging behind a little bit. But this Eau Rouge section will be really dangerous with these cars, low downforce. You know, they're gonna try to get maximum speed coming up Eau Rouge, and it's so easy to drop
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I just saw Charlie go wide on the exit of Eau Rouge, Radion. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
Ooh, Skippies as well. A lot of invalidations up Eau Rouge as well. That's Eau Rouge, isn't
yeah, a
it?
lot of. The first kink is Eau Rouge.
And then afterwards is Radion, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I don't think it's that much up to the it's that much of the driver's fault that there's so many spins and invalidations. If you look to tier 1, there were quite many spins and invalidations there as well during quali and in the race.
I mean, yeah,
So
exactly.
I think it's just a combination of these two I would say or these two things. Like Spa is a really easy track to invalidate and spin. Combined with this really hard car to handle, it's a recipe for disaster, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Senna and Prost did win the title in this car, as Thermal AVRKR actually goes fastest of everyone and he's literally just beaten Javel by 900ths of a second. Wow.
Ooh.
So I think we've got our top
Javel
two.
might be, yeah, Javel might be a surprise. Like, I didn't expect him to be that high up there.
I mean, after
With the Outland.
after after last week's win, I was expecting SOL Leclerc to be higher up or even closer to first place. To be fair, he's still 2 seconds behind.
He is up there.
I think someone's gone off there as well, hasn't it? Yeah, up the end of Radion is it's actually Leclerc. It's gone off there.
Yeah, he's got no front wing now.
Wow.
Another victim.
Oh, he's spun again into the wall. Yeah, just dropped
Oh, now
the.
it's a complete front wing gone now.
Yeah, if you drop the throttle too much, you're gone.
Yeah, really, really careful on the throttle now. But you're learning.
Oof.
Stamps on the brake as well.
Jasper also set 2 minute lap time, slower than Leclerc. I
Yeah,
was hoping Jasper would be a bit quicker.
I think we can go on board with Javel. He's starting his lap.
Yes, we can indeed. A few yellow flags around the circuit, but we'll ignore them.
Yeah, only needs a tenth for pole right now. Decent first corner, bit wide on the exit. Don't really want to go on that curb too much or lose your time. Now screaming towards Eau Rouge. Very nicely taken.
Wow.
No invalidations. That's really clean. You can go on the right side to gain a bit more time, but it's tier 3. I wouldn't expect them to do that. Same thing with the entry. Go a bit to the left to use that curb on the outside. Nice apex. Again, you could use that curb on the outside. Now this tricky 180 goes a bit wide. That's going to send the car sideways. This as well, not really hooking the corner up. This middle section is really tricky anyway. Now into...
It's been a little bit sloppy.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't say it's being that sloppy. It's a decent lap, but there are mistakes made from him, from Javel. Yeah, good line, good speed through there. Bit of a lag spike, that's not what you want. Purple sector 2, 5/10 up, that's certainly going to give him pole. Now all he has to do is bring it to the checkered line.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't drop it down this left kink now, or on the exit of the bus stop chicane. It's very easy, as we've seen Ritzy done it as well earlier on in the qualifying session. Oh, very late braking there from Javel. And speaking of the devil, Ritzy has retired. Crosses the line, 1 minute 57.2, 6/10 quicker than Thermal ABRKR, or Thermal BRKR. And I was gonna say, Tony, but what we're seeing from Javel now looks like tier 1, tier 2 material, you know?
Yeah, good point. I mean, the thermal ABRKR as well. Let's have a look at Ritzy Buffalo. Yeah, he's just lost it on the exit.
It's not the first time he's done that, has he? End of the exit of the bus stop chicane, it's been in the barriers. But luckily enough for him, he's not retired then, but unfortunately he did now.
As we come to the ending part of qualifying, what would be your predictions for the race?
For the
What would be
race,
your predictions for the race? Yes.
so I'll put a top 3 as it stands at the moment, just because they really stand out from the rest of the crowd. But I think Maka could be someone as well you might not want to underestimate. Just because of his debut, and he's in there with the top 3 pretty much. I mean, the rest not really showing much promise. I think M&K Boy, being unlucky to retire at the start, he's been really strong all season in the Alfa Romeo, or last season pretty much. Yeah, also wouldn't underestimate him.
That would be a great debut for Maka as well. A podium.
I mean, it's what you hope, isn't it? Because it was what you hope for, because then you can move up to the tier 2 and then move up to tier 1 eventually. So if he gets a strong start here and he keeps it consistent, it's all you're asking for, aren't you?
Yeah, it's what you hope for on your debut, isn't it? On podium, a good result. Prove to everybody that no slouch, and you
Exactly.
can fight.
And especially that tier 3, the level of tier 3 has actually gone up this season. Well, is going to go up. Is a nice proving ground. Um, it's a nice proving ground, I'd say.
Yeah, as Kubi mentioned, the level has gone up. I mean, last season it was a lot worse, tier 3.
Oh yeah.
This season, with the opening of tier 4 tomorrow, which is tomorrow, yeah, the level has gone up. As Beans goes very wide in Rouge. That's going to be his final run, isn't it? That's going to be his qualifying session done.
Yeah, no time to get another lap in, no way. I mean, if he's quick, gonna have to cut some corners to do that though. Yes, he
Yeah.
is.
Oh, that's risky.
He saved it though. Ooh. He's gonna wear his tires out there very quickly doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a yellow flag on the start finish straight. What's happened there?
What's that? I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. It's not coming up for me. I mean, if you go on the Dutch Dodo, we can see in a moment. Charlie's retired as well.
Charlie?
I think Charlie was earlier, but someone stopped to the left. I'm not sure who that was.
Oh yeah, I can see a tire. Oh,
He must
someone
have dropped
spun
it
as
then.
well. The final sector. Who's that? No, I think that was Charlie.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that wheels made its way onto the track now.
That's not good. That's not good.
Alright, we're gonna ride on board with thermal ABRKI now for a bit, and then we'll jump to
Oh, someone's gone spinning. That's Maka. In the 180 right-hander. On an outlap though. I mean, he's not going to make anything of it now.
he's not gonna make it.
Yeah, no chance. End of qualifying. So we're just going to wrap up the grid. See if Thermal, as you said, Thermal ABRK, see if he can leapfrog Javel into first place. Beans retires in the pit lane, I think.
Yeah,
But
Beans realizes he can't make it.
I mean, Beans P7 out of 14, halfway up the grid. Not a bad position to start from, you know. Not a bad position.
Yeah, P7 for now.
Exactly. Let's see. I don't think maybe the Dutch Dodo could jump him if he is on a lap time, which it's
Slipsy's
invalidated. Yeah, carry on.
completed his lap, yeah. Dutch Dodo, that will mean SOL Leclerc will be the first man to cross the line. Yeah, he's just Dutch Dodo is retired there.
So
Oh, that's gone horribly, that exit.
what a save though. That was incredible.
Yeah, we'll see. Purple sector 2 though.
Ooh,
Still could
he's
be a
having
good
another
lap.
moment. Oh,
Oh, he's invalidated.
and that's what I'm talking about. You know, the game can be quite harsh on you sometimes. I mean, I wouldn't have invalidated that one because he was catching it as well at the same time.
Yeah, thermal ABRKR has also gone purple. Using the grass though a lot. Has he lost the front wing?
No, he hasn't. It's good. It's still there. It's still there.
Fast off chicane, really important. You need a good exit. We'll see if he gets one. Yeah, he does. This will be pole. Could be pole.
I think was it Paul?
Is it pole?
Oh no,
It
he
wasn't
misses
Paul.
out. But if he missed out, it must have been milliseconds. Literally.
Must have been.
Let's see.
Oh, 3/10.
2 tenths. Still quite close.
Yeah, only 9 drivers completed a lap though. That's what I was talking about. A banker lap is super important.
It is, yeah, exactly. So, starting order for tomorrow, well, today, in like 20 seconds pretty much. Javel on pole, Thelma ABRKR in second, and SOL Clark in third. That's the top three. We'll go over the, what is it, the standings or the grid on the formation lap, so we have something to talk about. Thinking in the future, you know. But yeah, what are your predictions for this race, by the way, while we're waiting?
I think Jasper is gonna be up there. He has amazing race pace. Pretty
You,
sure.
You think we might see some of the top drivers losing their cool, as we will call it, at the
Yes,
top?
yes. That first corner, that one right there that you can see, the exit out of that I'll say will
It's
catch
gonna,
a lot of drivers
it's
out.
gonna be lethal.
It is, especially with the added pressure of lap one.
Yeah.
You'll get drivers spinning.
But you know what? Funnily enough, in the 2020 cars, the normal season, I'd say you'd have to go a bit aggressive. But for the classic car tournament, because this no one knows this that much about the cars and they haven't had that much practice as the 2020 cars, I don't think they really need to push this lap. I think they just need to keep it clean, keep it consistent, and then build their way up during the race. Find the grip they need. Because
Yeah.
as it was said earlier, I think it was Croft or something like that said in Bahrain GP, patience is necessary, and indeed it is. So yeah, starting order for today's race, Javel in first place, followed by ABRKR finishing third, qualifying 3 tenths behind him. SOL Clark P3, last week's race winner. Maka P4 making his debut in Tier 3. Skippy's 1911 in P5 with Jasper in P6. Beans P7 with Ritzy Buffer next to him. The Dutch Dodo in P9 and MNK Boy.
Seconds.
Yes, carry on.
Normally ABRK has lost it on Orange.
Oh yeah, he has. That's interesting. That's one way to heat your tires up.
Oh, he's been disqualified.
That's put him to the main grid though. That's fine. And the Dutch Dodo, the last of the drivers to actually set a lap time. MNK Boy, Charlie, Damp Lemming, Ginger Ninja, and Splashy Sphere all didn't manage to set a lap time during qualifying. Ooh,
Oh, and that's contact.
what's going on? Wow. Loads of people
Oh,
been
yeah.
disqualified.
Wow, indeed.
Skippy's disqualified as well.
Just talk about strategy. You saw it pop up on your screens just earlier. Yeah, it is a one or no stop. These in these cars, no mandatory pit stop because there is only one compound of tire.
I know you might not be too familiar with the 1988 car specifically, knowing that this is the 2020 game, but is tire wear that bad on these old car tires, these classic car tires?
It makes a difference. It's the same compound. I'll say we'll get more tire wear in this than they brought last week because there's less downforce, more easier to lose the traction.
But only 11 laps. Do you think that they'll manage to hold out without a pit stop? Do you think 0 stops is viable?
Yeah, it certainly is viable. But if there is a safety car, then yeah, better pit.
No safety car today though, apparently.
Well, we might see some, but
Virtual at the least. Let's say that. If a safety car comes out, then one car will come out then.
yeah. But here we are for lights out.
I'm gonna let Tony do lights out today. What camera angle are you gonna use, Tony? Why is there a Ferrari as well in the grid?
Ferrari?
Yeah.
Oh no. But here we go. 5 lights. We'll worry about later. It's not lights out.
Damp Lemming.
It's what's happened. It's not lights out. Alright though, but they're revving it up. We'll see when they go. It will be soon, and away they are. Oh, and that's a horrible start for Javel. Dampen Lenning's gone past. He's lost it on the exit. Further contact behind. It's too wide into this corner. Gives him a little tap, and that's not gone well, is it? Behind. Dampen Lenning with a 14-second start. It's his Wi-Fi. We've seen it before. Maka now into equivalent P2. Has to brake on the exit, and that's contact behind, and that's a massive corner cut from Maka. It's not the cleanest starts. Clearly no practice have been done in this start. Someone's gone off in Eau Rouge.
Oh, is that
I believe that's Ritzy Buffalo. Or is it? We're having a timing glitch. We'll see later.
We'll see in a second. Oh, someone's gone off.
Oh,
Who's that? S1 Clark's been pushing to the west skippies.
that's further contact. This is not great.
Oh, Jasper's lost it as well. He's on the Michael Schumacher.
Oh
He's
no,
lost it.
Jasper! This is a
Ooh,
really eventful start. MK almost makes contact.
I mean,
Going back to the equivalent leaders, Maka and Javel really far in front. Skipsy behind though. Dutch Dodo following, but not by much.
I mean,
And Charlie. Go on.
Thelmo ABRKR had a horrible start, down 11 places. He was up, what was it, P2 pretty much, and now he's dropped down onto a 13th. But Maka, on his debut, effective P2 in this race, amazing.
Yeah, this is what you want for the debut, don't you?
Exactly.
It's a dream start for him.
I think the Dodgers are trying to get some slipstream off of Skippies, either going onto the curbs. Oh, yellow flag in sector 3, who's that? That's MK
That
boy.
is M&K boy. Made contact with Jasper, I think it was. I heard it, I didn't see it though. Really close. Yeah, drifting around the bus stop section, bus stop chicane. This is what we're talking about. The added pressure will cause people to spin. That's really defensive from Skipsy. We're getting a good angle from Charlie's on board. Aqua Rouge now.
The slipstream is going to be
See the
effective here. He's going to have to
exits?
brake probably. There was a little bit of braking there from the Dutch Dodo.
Yeah, Dirty Air really affects these cars on at Eau Rouge. There we go. Will he be close enough to make a move? He might make it. Down the outside, not close enough. But he is side by side now. Still side by side. It's gonna be close. No contact, thankfully. Very clean. Pushes Touch Dodo on the grass though, Charlie. Oh, and he gives him a tap.
I'm surprised the front
That's
wing
not
hasn't gone
clean
flying
racing.
there.
Yeah.
But it's a 3-0
Real
battle for
F1 cars,
P4.
that would not fly.
It definitely wouldn't fly with F1 cars. Oh, Charlie's gone. Open the door for Charlie now.
Oh!
Down the
Dodo's gone
inside.
wide. That's a bumpy section. You don't want to go there.
Gonna have to leave in the room. Ooh, a little bit of understeer there from the Dutch Dodo, sending it into Charlie. Charlie had to back off. Really good racing though. I love this. Ooh, was that a tap there?
Whoa!
Charlie's gone.
That was 2 taps. Ginger Ninja's out. That's a safety car. Jasper's gonna have to give back the position.
You are right,
no, I'm
safety
afraid
car.
this will cause another safety car shenanigans here.
You are right, safety cars are in. My bad, Tony. I give you that pleasure of being correct. This is gonna shake up everything a lot because everyone's gonna be bunched up again. And hopefully we'll see what Maka can do if he can steal the win off of Javel.
Yeah, but speaking of which, Damp Lenning is still in front.
Oh,
He's on the Ferrari for some reason.
But Dumped Lemmings, he's ghosting, so I don't think he counts as a driver, does
He's
he?
an AI, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
So well, we have odds 1 out here.
He's disconnected, yeah. Carry on.
Yeah. So he joined mid quali, I think, and the game doesn't allow you to choose the car. Because normally it will do it randomly, but this time, you know, we're racing with one type of car, and the game doesn't put that car separately. You have classes of classic cars, if you're not familiar with them, of the C1 and the C2.
Yeah.
So that's why he is in the Ferrari.
But yeah, going back to the start, because that was one heck of a start. You must agree with me. But Thermal ABRKR, front row start, but all the way down to 13th place, exiting the pits now. What do you think went wrong for him, Tony?
What, thermal ABRKR?
Yeah, if you remember, obviously, because I think he might have just spun at the start.
I think he might have made contact at Eau Rouge. We were focusing on the lead at that point, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see some stewarding or tickets opened soon.
Hopefully.
We'll get a good view.
Oh, Maka gets touched by
Whoa!
Skippies. Massive contact there. Both have lost a part of their frontal wing. And Skippy's 5 seconds time penalty, and I think rightly so as well. I was on board with Maka at that time. And that's going to be a massive repair job for the McLaren pit crew.
Yeah, that's not going to be great for his podium chances, are they? On his debut, this is only a 25% race. Normally we run 50, but yeah, you don't have much time to recover.
You don't.
But luckily for him, thermal ABRKR is really down the road, so he will have time to pit and change that front wing.
Exactly. Because I was going to say, hopefully the safety car doesn't come in this lap, and you've actually, I don't know, something like a stone fell out of my chest. I don't know what the analogy is. When you feel like really light-hearted at the moment, you know? Do you know what I mean or
I
not?
don't know either. That's another tap from Jasper, from Maka there. That's not great.
You see, so as Javel effectively leads the pack, behind them is currently the Dutch Dodo. Jasper plays in P3, Beans in P4, moving up 2 places from his original starting position. SOL Clerk down in P6. P7 MNK Boy, nice comeback after not setting a qualifying time due to retirement. Ritzy Buffalo P8, Charlie in P9, and Splash Sphere in P10. So, you still keeping with your predictions for Jasper to be a dark horse in this race?
Ooh, yeah, P4. You know, he's up there. I think he'll be. Dutch Dodo should be easy picking for Jasper.
Well, hopefully
I
he is,
think.
you know, because what he was showing in that Racing Point last season was incredible. And I think you have to agree with me.
Don't forget though, Jasper is still in the podium position, so I am technically still correct. Because without Lenning, he's gonna get disqualified anyway afterwards. Since he is not in the right car. Obviously the game will not, but we will.
He's not even in the
I have
race
to
anymore.
say though, yeah, I have to say I do like how the Ferrari sounds.
Let me just hear this. Oh,
Yeah, very.
it sounds very 1990s, you know.
Yeah, it sounds like Ferrari Enzo but a bit older.
Because it's got like a nice high pitch to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does have a nice pitch compared to McLaren. It's kind of low pitched.
Exactly, yeah. Sounds a bit like. I mean, everyone says like the old F1 cars sound like lawnmowers, but so do the new ones. To be fair, like electric lawnmowers or something.
Yeah, I actually don't mind the sound of the new ones. They sound quite.
What I've realized.
Oh, that's a brake check.
Wow.
That's a brake check.
The damped lemming stopped.
I've ever seen one.
The damped lemming
Oh,
stopped.
and here comes the penalties.
Wow.
Oh no.
All rolling in.
Here we go. You can have a look at them now.
Uh,
Bill Dutch Dodo, Jasper Beans, and Splash he got earlier. I think he might have served that one though.
and
That was a massive brake check.
so the Dutch Dodo's missing a bit of his front wing, and I think that's it. It's just all contact. So the Dutch Dodo came out worse than that in that little dispute between the brake checks.
Yeah.
As we're going to get going in a second, Damp Lemming's leading the field. Well, not really. It's Javel going to do what he wants and gets a nice exit there, already making a gap to the Dutch Dodo. Maka 3-second time penalty. Dutch Dodo not under pressure by anyone, to be fair. Beans also not pressurizing anyone as Jasper all single file into the first corner. Oh, Ritzy being attacked by Charlie. Down the inside Charlie, easy as you like. P8 for him. But Ritzy looks like he doesn't want to give up the place. Oof, close there.
Side by side into a rouge. This is not going to be great. Luckily, Ritzy backs out.
I think
He's learned to not go over aggressive moves.
But look at the speed Charlie has on MNK, boy. What has happened there?
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Charlie had a massive speed. Probably cut some corner, I'm pretty sure, to go side by side.
What's going on upfield then?
Lenning's falling down the order. Yeah, car, of course. Ooh, Jasper's now right onto the back of Dutch Dodo. This is what I said.
Remember, Dutch Dodo has a
He's
broken front
picking-
wing.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you said, I have to give it to Jasper. Is quite a good driver.
Coming into this corner now, Dutch Dodo's not gonna have the downforce. Is he gonna go wide? Yes, he is. He hasn't got the downforce. This corner as well, he goes wide. Coming out to the next S section, he's gonna go wide as well. There's a gravel trap there. You don't want to go too wide.
Dutch Dodo going very slowly. He has to conserve. I mean, he can't do anything else, can he? He's gonna have to drive with that front wing, or he's gonna lose a whole lot of time. Ooh!
Yeah, oh!
Jasper's lost it.
Jasper's in the wall. No contact though. Jasper's made a huge mistake. That's gonna cost him.
Luckily the cars in this game are built like rocks and not like actual F1 cars, because if he did touch the wall like that, I think his suspension would have gone completely.
Yeah. This puts Charlie and SOL Leclerc in the mix. So puts also Beans in the mix as well.
That's good to see Beans in the mix finally. We've been waiting a long time for this one. No offense to Beans, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, he knows.
Yeah, exactly. If he knows, that's the most important part. But yeah, chasing down the Clerk and the top 3, obviously, as well. But Duvoil, yeah, 3.5 seconds to the Dutch Dodo. It was a long time coming.
Oh, and here's Charlie. Dutch Dodo didn't have the downforce to go as fast as he wanted through Eau Rouge. Charlie's had a massive... He fakes to the right, goes left. It's a very nice fake, but doesn't have the speed to carry through. He's going to try, though. Inside into this corner. Is there contact? There is contact. Since Dutch Dodo a bit wide, he's going to go down the inside this time, Charlie. Dutch Dodo leaves the door open. Tries to go quicker, though. This will bring Beans into the fight as well.
Ooh! Contact.
Ooh, that's massive contact. Yeah, as Kubi said.
Charlie has to be really conservative with what he does and be careful with what moves he takes, because that car in front of him is really unpredictable.
Whoa.
Ooh, a little bit of contact.
Massive chop.
But yeah, is
trying to keep all that cars behind him. He's trying and trying. But I think at some point your tire's going to die and you're going to fall down. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, very slow there through that corner. But he gets a nice exit compared to Charlie. But yeah, Charlie, as I said earlier, has to be really conservative and careful with what moves he performs, because that car can either understeer, oversteer, or even brake halfway through a corner like he's doing now.
Oh.
And coming up to the bus stop chicane, he's going to want to send one down the inside, and he does. Oh, Charlie cuts the corner, but the Dutch Dodo, relentless there, doesn't want to give up the place.
Whoa. More contact.
Side by
This
side.
helicopter shot's amazing.
Down the outside goes Charlie, but the inside Dutch Dodo. Oh, switchback. That was beautiful.
That's a very nice switchback, and then big contact. Dutch Dodo sent wide. This will bring SOL Leclerc in the mix, but he can't make it yet. There's the Eau Rouge. You can't overtake at Eau Rouge.
And if you do, you've got balls of steel.
Especially against someone with front wing damage. He gets caught on the curb. I don't know what happened. Now Beans going past. Oh, and it's 3 wide. It's 3 wide between them. MK boy passes both of them. Who's that behind as well?
Thermal ABR KR as well.
ABR KR passing all of them as well.
Ooh.
That's double overtakes from MK and Thermal. That's got to be overtake of the week. Or moment of the week.
Oh, down the inside's got
Brilliant.
Ritzy as well on SOL Clark. The 180-degree right-handed that goes downhill as well. Braking is necessary, and it needs to be really delicate as well. Ritzy gets past. Oh, a lot of contact there, Beans.
Beans has been held up. Oh no.
Oh,
And
massive
there's
contact.
further contact.
Massive spin there from SOL Clark. I don't know if he clipped someone or not. That's, I mean, at least he's got no damage. How he has no damage, I have no idea.
Someone who does have damage is Beans. Oh no, Beans.
Oh, this is completely ruined Beans'
Central
race.
podium has been thrown away now.
And Maka, who was fighting for effective P1, all the way down in P8 now.
Yeah, somehow Dutch Dodo is still in P3. He has Ritzy Buffalo on MK Boy. MK Boy pushes him wide. He's hoping Thermal ABRKR into the mix. He's gonna go side by side. He's gonna go around the outside, I think. Should be easy. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, and that's contact.
That was a
We've
very...
seen that a lot, and that's another contact with Splashy and Ritzy Buffalo.
Maka right on the back of Splashy as well. He's going to want to send one down the inside. He's going to wait for the slipstream down on Eau Rouge. No, he doesn't. He's going to want to send one down. He's going to have to get a good exit, good acceleration, and he does. You don't want slipstream down to Eau Rouge and be behind the car, because your pace for Radion will be awful.
Yeah, you can see the pace difference between Maka and Splashy. Maka now onto the back of Ritzy Buffalo. Ritzy car was up the outside, but Maka is going to get onto the inside. You're vulnerable into the next corner if you make contacts. We might see it here, side by side, wheel to wheel. This is good for Maka. He's got past Ritzy now. That's stunning overtake from him. Oh, and that's Ritzy Buffalo in the wall. Ritzy Buffalo's in the wall. Is that going to be a safety car? No, it isn't. There's only 3 laps. But it's contact, and Maka's in the wall as well. What has happened?
So Maka and Ritzy are both pretty much out of this race. Beans, well, now Beans is going to be able to enter the fight. I think if a safety car gets deployed. I don't think it will though, because it's too late in the race.
No, it will. It's too late. Yeah.
But
Stumble's still in P3. MK and Thermal now. P1 and P2 last season in the championship, all trying to get past. Dutch Dodo's doing a stellar of a job keeping these cars behind.
but Maka,
Doesn't really matter though, because if you take a look, 2 of the penalties, Dutch Dodo's got 8. Thermal, ABRKR and MK Boy both have no penalties. So it doesn't really matter what... well, it does matter if you do that.
and oh, the Dutch Dodo doesn't let it go though. He sends one down the inside. Wow. And Thermal was saying he's having none of that, and he's going to do this. Give him some of him. He's going to give the Dutch Dodo a taste of his own medicine with a little bit of a push there.
Dutch Dodo's going to try the outside though. It's not going to work. Yeah. Tries to switch back. Oh, he is in for him. Oh no, side by side into Eau Rouge. That's not going to end well.
The Dutch Dodo doing
one of you guys have to go out. Oh!
The Dutch Dodo cuts the corner, concedes to MK Boy as well. Oh, he's
Behind
gonna
Flashy and Skipsy, both going side by side. It's a 4 or 5 way fight for P3 here. That's what I like to see.
Ooh. Ooh, contact there. I don't
Way
think
too many contact.
I don't think Skippy's predicted the early braking from the Dutch Dodo, and SO Leclerc's going to go. Oh, he was looking down the outside of Skippy's, but he's going to have to bide his time. Ooh,
Yeah,
MK Boy, massive moment. Sorry there, Tony.
Yeah, Dutch Dodo squeezed him out.
Skippy's to spawn.
Familiar sight. Skipsy, no.
Oh, that little bit of contact at the end, that just clunked his front wing off completely. Oh, that's unlucky.
Have we seen there?
Oh, there's too many.
5?
Too many to count.
Too many, way too many.
If we're including qualifying, I think we'll be here all day, you know.
Yeah.
But how the Dutch Dodo is still even in P4 is blowing my mind at the moment. He's doing incredibly to hold off.
Great job.
Obviously gonna be yeah, Karen.
These drivers behind him are no slouch. They're really good. So the fact that he can keep them behind is really great driving. Or then he's just being really aggressive or dirty, whichever way you might like to see it.
Ooh, little
There,
squeeze.
again, see.
Oh,
Not
contact!
getting past.
Oh, that might be a penalty for I think that was Splashy, wasn't it? That was
Yeah, might have been.
was a very late move, very late lunge. But I wanted to say that the Dutch
after this race.
The Dutch Dodo is doing like a Monaco technique, just planting the car on the inside of every corner of the center of the track, even just blocking everyone's move. He's doing her wonders at the moment, though.
But is it enough though? Because SOR Leclerc, with the better exit speed, has gone past on the straight. Is not what Dutch Dodo wants. He's not close enough to dive. That's him into P5 now.
Yellow flag.
Oh, and thermal ABR's gone.
He's lost
gone there,
it.
you can see him.
Wow.
Oh no.
The Dutch Dodo will be very pleased with that as he goes wide, opens the door for. Oh, he hits the wall.
Whoa.
He takes Jasper with him. Wow. That was incredible.
This race. This race is something else.
It's crazy.
It's something else. Oh, Splashy also having a moment.
So Dutch Dodo taking out, who was that with him? Jasper, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Jasper's losing a whole front wing.
Yep. This... I'm afraid we've gone backwards with tier 3 for this race. We've gone back to last season.
It was so promising. I don't think Jasper.
Worse than last season.
I don't think Jasper will be very happy with seeing the back of Dutch Dodo's car at the moment. I can just see, like, feel the rage. He just wants to drive into the back of him and just take him out as well with him. Because
It is the final lap though.
yeah, Jarv put in.
Javel's been leading the entire time. I think this is a grand slam for him.
What is it? Jarv put in the chat as well, saying that this is reminding him of last season tier 3. Rightly so. It's exactly the same.
If you don't know ABS Jarv, the league owner, pretty sure he's watching this race.
He is, yeah. Go say hello to him, guys, in the chat.
Yeah, hello. I don't think he'll be that pleased, Willie.
I think so.
There will be strong words after this race.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, we also have implementing a penalty point system now. So if you do get involved in too many incidents, you will get a race ban, or even worse, a league ban. I've seen it happen before. It's a new system. Yeah, so you better be clean.
Because
stewards will be on you, because we don't want to see this repeating.
Exactly. I mean, it's tier 3 at its finest, isn't it? If this is what tier 3 is, then we'll see what tier 4 is tomorrow, then, won't we?
I believe tier 4 is also wet, so
oh, that's not good.
have fun.
So whoever's going to be commentating that tomorrow, you've got a treat.
Yeah.
But yeah, last lap of the race. Oh, yellow flag.
Charlie!
Charlie's lost it.
On the last lap.
He's got penalties as well. He's going to be lucky if he even gets top 4, in my opinion.
Here we go though, Javel on the straight, waving about in celebration. He's going to win the Spa GP. Brilliant drive for him. He's kept it. He's kept the lead the entire time, even in qualifying. Here's Charlie with a 5-second penalty though. Will he be dropped, and will SOR Leclerc overtake him for P2? We'll have to wait and see. Charlie across the line. P2 right now, but SOR Leclerc across the line does not take it. Charlie gets P2.
4 tenths.
Charlie retains P2. We'll see how the penalties. It's not showing right now. But MK boy is so disappointing from him, I guess. Involved in many incidents that he did not want to be in. Splashy Sphere, P4, not bad. Dutch Dodo,
P6.
yeah.
That's
After landing the AA car. So equivalently, Beans will be P7. Good points for him. Skipsy's been nowhere. Oh, they're actually going side by side.
It's going to be for the last point as well.
Moving.
Oh, Skipsy takes the point.
Oh wait, Makas ran out of fuel. So photo finish, can Jasper pip him for P9?
He can!
Yes, he can! Just by a bit, that's a photo finish as well.
That's incredible. Oh my god, I mean, Mac was doing everything he could. But, you know, it's never as clean as you want, is it? F1 is never what you want it to be, is it, Tony?
No, it's unpredictable. That's some of the reasons people watch this sport so much.
Exactly. And
You never
Maka,
know
I think he might have been
coming out of there.
I think he was the one to deserve that that podium. But nevertheless, the podium does consist of three very good drivers. Um, I hope you agree with me on that one, Tony. At
Yeah, I
least.
do.
Great, thank you.
I mean, keeping out of the trouble is also a really important talent, a really important skill that you have to own.
Exactly, yeah. It's not a lot of drivers have that currently. Javel.
No.
Javel definitely showing it though.
Yeah, Javel, he's putting a stellar performance, hasn't he?
Exactly, yeah.
Kept the lead all the time. No one really got close to him, did he?
He was just sailing away, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he was roughly 5 tenths quicker than everyone else. 6 tenths, you know. But yeah.
But here we are, though. The finishing order. Javel, with a really dominant performance, puts him in P1, qualified P1 as well. Behind Charlie, P2, SOL Leclerc P3, good podium. Splashy Sphere P4, M&K Boy P5, Dutch Dodo P6, Beans P7, good points. Stamper Lenning in the AR, he won't be counted. Skipsy P8, Jasper P9, Maka P11 ran out of fuel. Thermal AB RKR P12, Ritzy Buffalo P13, and Ginger Ninja rounds off the, the order.
Yeah, I think Mac was really unlucky there in that race because he was showing a lot of potential. Uh,
He was,
but it's the
yeah,
final result that counts, doesn't it, pretty much?
it is the final result. The only result that counts.
Exactly. We're inviting some down for interviews then, or
Yeah, we will be.
cool. We'll wait until we'll get onto the main menu, be able to invite everyone. To the three viewers that are watching us, stay tuned.
Um, this
Javril
might
left.
sound really bad, but who were the top three again?
Leclerc. Leclerc. Hang on. Oh, people have left. Okay. Oh no, they haven't.
Leclerc,
View
Leclerc,
game.
who else? Jasper.
Um, no, Jasper at the back. Javril was fast,
Yeah,
and I don't think
Leclerc.
Maka no wasn't. I think it's the only one we can invite at the moment. I saw Leclerc. Great commentating skills by us. So, seeing as Leclerc is the only one, we'll just get started with you then. With you then, my friend.
Okay.
Tony, you going first, or should I go first?
I mean, pretty good race from you. Uh, good finish. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm I'm happy, but I'm sort of a bit like it's mixed emotions because I feel like I could have got more out of the race. I don't think the win was possible. Joris was just rapid. I feel I could have possibly got on P2 if I got spun on lap one going side by side, which is a bit unfortunate. But then just getting caught up in other incidents, it's like with nowhere to go. It's just a bit annoying, but I got a bit of luck on the way to getting the podium, but I'll take it.
Yeah,
Did
with such a short season, would you think this win was important? How important will this win be? Do you think?
Um, I think it's very important because, like, with a few laps to, like, I think it was lap 8, I was chasing. I think I was chasing even points. So only a few laps to turn it around and end up in the podium. It gave me a decent haul of points, and I think I've kept my championship lead. Hopefully.
uh Leclerc? So, just going. Did you race in Tier 3 last season?
No,
Do you know anything about Tier 3 from last season?
no.
Do you think that this race, seeing as not only you but countless individuals were caught up in horrific incidents, do you think it was a bit of a demolition derby?
Um, it felt like it at times. There was a few good battles, and then they'd all end in either someone being spun or someone retiring, which was a bit annoying. But hopefully, it's just the cars and not the drivers.
Yeah, hopefully that is. But Charlie, well done for P2. Congratulations as well. What do you think made the result? Was it luck or was it purely down to your driving skill? Do you
Yeah,
have?
you had a Go on. Go.
Do you have any comments on the type of racing that took place in today's race?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
You had a moment on the final lap. Were you scared or were you panicking at that point? Because you had penalties. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a well appreciated podium, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, that's all from me. I mean, Tony, if you got anything else.
Javel isn't really joining. He's gone offline, so I think that will be it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Congratulations.
you guys for watching.